In the year 1895, a second son was born to the Duke and Duchess of York, Albert Frederick Arthur George. No one at the time could have predicted that this quiet, shy child, known simply as Bertie to his family, would one day wear the British crown during one of the most turbulent periods in modern history. Born in December 1895, he was the second son of King George V and Queen Mary. He spent much of his early life in the shadow of his older brother, Edward, the future Edward VIII. Raised in the traditions of the royal household, Bertie's early life was shaped by strict discipline, public duty, and personal challenges. He struggled with a speech impediment from a young age, a stammer that would haunt him throughout his life. Yet behind the formality of royal upbringing was a young man determined to serve. During the First World War, he joined the Royal Navy and later became one of the first members of the Royal Air Force. Though he never sought the limelight, his wartime service quietly revealed a sense of duty and steadiness that would later define his reign. In 1923, he married Lady Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon. Their marriage was both a personal success and a public symbol of a modernizing monarchy. Together they had two daughters, Elizabeth and Margaret, and seemed destined for a supportive but secondary role in royal life. His older brother, Edward, was next in line and eventually took the throne as Edward VIII. But in December 1936, everything changed. When Edward abdicated the crown to marry Wallis Simpson, an American divorcee, Bertie was thrust into a role he never wanted. Albert reluctantly became king. He took the regnal name George VI, a deliberate move to signal continuity and restore stability in a monarchy shaken by crisis. From the start, George VI understood the seriousness of the role he had inherited. He was a shy man with a pronounced stammer, and public speaking was a daunting task. His stammer made public speaking immensely difficult, especially in the age of radio, when monarchs were expected to address the nation. But he worked tirelessly to overcome his speech difficulties, most notably with the help of speech therapist Lionel Logue. His reign was marked by some of the most turbulent years in modern history. Just 3 years into his rule, Britain entered the Second World War. George VI became a symbol of unity and resilience. He and Queen Elizabeth famously remained in London during the Blitz, refusing to leave the capital even after Buckingham Palace was bombed. They visited bombed-out neighborhoods and factories, boosting morale and showing solidarity with the people. Throughout the war, he worked closely with Prime Minister Winston Churchill, offering moral support and a symbol of continuity amidst chaos. Though the king had no political power, his presence helped hold the country together. After the war, George VI faced the challenges of a changing world. The British Empire was beginning to dissolve, and the post-war years marked the early formation of the Commonwealth. At the same time, the health of the king was rapidly declining. Years of stress, combined with heavy smoking, led to worsening health. He underwent surgery in 1951 for lung cancer, but never fully recovered. On February 6, 1952, George VI died in his sleep at Sandringham House. He was just 56 years old. His daughter Elizabeth ascended the throne, beginning one of the longest reigns in British history.